I went through the testing process and they confirmed I have had ADHD my entire life. And all of a sudden, a lot of questions that I had had about myself started getting answered. If you go back to school, I was the girl who talked too much. I won't say disruptive. My teachers all said I was smart, but that I didn't apply myself, that I didn't seem really interested in what was going on, and that I, lost focus a lot. Getting into the workforce, I realized, I did not know what I wanted to do. I had no idea whatsoever. I ended up as a landscaper for a while, and then I was a secretary. I did that for some time and eventually found my way to Blue Care Network. I left for a little while looking for something different, and that was around the time when I was first diagnosed with depression. I moved across the state. I didn't know anyone. I was working with people who were very tight-knit before I arrived, and I just never managed to find a way to fit in. And so that started to really affect how I lived, and I ate my feelings. I mean, if I was happy, I ate. If I was sad, I ate. If I was bored, I ate. I eventually got up to 300 pounds. My depression was horrific. I have been through therapy and cycles of medication trying to find the right mix, and even though for a while I'd be good and for a while I'd be bad, there was more bad than good. And I love my doctor and I love my therapist, and I told them both, there has to be something else wrong, because I just still don't feel right, and I'm tired of not feeling right. Someone had sent me a video, and in the video, a man was talking about the difference in how ADHD presents in women as opposed to how it presents in men, and boys versus girls. And as I was watching the video, I kept thinking, I do that, that's not a big deal. I do that all the time, that's not a big deal. I went through the testing process and they confirmed I have had ADHD my entire life. So having gone through the experience of ADHD with my son and talking with a psychiatrist and my therapist and my primary care physician, I decided to start a medication trial. And we've tried a few different things and finally settled on something that I take once a day. So Bright Blue is the employee resource network for people who are disabled or chronically ill. I joined Bright Blue, and I've been passionate about Bright Blue for so long because I'm convinced that part of the problem that we have as people is a fear of different. And different can be amazing. It really can be. So you just have to take the time to learn what different has to offer. We primarily focus on education about the things that are out there that people don't recognize or experience, and so they don't think about them. It is our goal to make sure that when we are working with people, we have an opportunity to integrate people into our workforce fully and capitalize on that difference, because they see something that we may not see. Disability just means different. People attach this connotation to it, or this thought that disability is this grave, bad thing that is really difficult. But the truth of the matter is, it really is just different.